And the last section of a pie paragraph is called the explanation, which explains this information and connects it to the point. So first, the first part of your body paragraph, the first sentence of your body paragraph is going to be your topic sentence. So again, this is the first sentence of the paragraph. The purpose of a topic sentence is it begins to answer your thesis statement. You want to think of this as your first reason. So whatever you argue in your thesis statement, this is reason number 1. And everything else in your body paragraph that you write connects to and explains your topic sentence. So just like your thesis statement controls what you write in your whole essay, your topic sentence will control and limit what you write in your body paragraph. If what you write in your body paragraph does not match or help explain your topic sentence, you shouldn't put it in there. The next part of your body paragraph is the information. Again, information means examples, reasons, facts, statistics, anything like that. And this part of your body paragraph shows the reader why your topic sentence is true. In other words, why I should believe you. We can't assume our reader believes us all the time. In fact, we should write as though our reader does not believe what we're saying. And so we need to be a good arguer. We need to be a very thoughtful reasoner, just like a lawyer, to make someone believe what you say when initially he or she doesn't. The information in your body paragraph should be very specific. So that means your examples, your facts need to be very specific. You don't want to write examples about everyone, about people, about Americans, about women. These are all too general. You can't speak on behalf of all women. You can't speak on behalf of all Americans, or all South Americans, or all Europeans, or French, people who are French. We just can't do that. These are too general. But when you write an example, you need to write about something specific, like my friend Janet. Janet's very specific. Albert Einstein, that's a specific person. September 11th attacks, that's a specific event. Or a specific item, like what you saw in the newspaper yesterday, what you watched on YouTube last night. All of those things are very specific, and so they would make for good examples in your body paragraph. Also, your examples should be real. They should be things that have happened before to you, to somebody you know, to somebody in history, to some country in history. It should not be an if situation, meaning unreal, right, in our imagination. If someone did this, when someone does that, those are all fictitious, meaning they're not real. And so we don't want to argue with things that are not real. That's not persuasive. We want to argue with things that are real, things that have happened already, things that we have proof of. So when you're writing an example, not only should it be specific, but it should be real. It should have already happened before. Some more things about the information part of your essay. The information is really the heart of your essay. This should take you the longest time to think of and to write. It is not easy to think of a good example. It is not easy to find good information. Not only in this class, but in every class you're going to take in the future and everything you're going to write in the future. This takes the longest time to find, to organize, to explain, to understand. This portion should take a long time, so don't be discouraged when it does. Don't feel like you need a new topic because examples are too hard. You need to think for more than 1 minute. Think for more than 3 minutes. It might take you 5 or 10 minutes to think of a really great example, and that's okay. That's part of the process of writing and part of the process of becoming someone who can explain an idea well. The reason why this is the heart of your essay, should take a long time, is because this is the proof that your thesis is correct. If you cannot provide a good example, there's no reason for your reader to believe your thesis statement or believe your argument, because you can't even give an example. You can't even give a real reason. So spend the most time on this section. Don't be discouraged if it takes you a while. But this is the main focus of your essay in many respects. So in your body paragraph, as I mentioned before, you have your point, which is the first sentence of your paragraph, the topic sentence. Then you have the information, your examples, your reasons, your facts. This can be anywhere from 2 to 4 sentences, maybe longer if it's an actual story. So don't be afraid of a long example. Don't be afraid of a long reason or a long fact. But after you give your reader information, you need to follow that information with explanation. The explanation of a body paragraph tells your reader why your information shows your topic sentence and thesis are correct. Imagine if in your essay you wrote your topic sentence, you wrote your information, and your reader says, "So how are these connected? How does this show anything? How does this prove anything?" Whatever you answer or whatever you say to answer that question would be your explanation. You want to tell your reader why this example proves this point. You almost need to spell it out for them. Tell them in detail why this example shows your topic or your topic sentence is correct. Again, you want to answer the question, how does your example show your topic sentence is true? This is a very advanced skill and a very difficult skill in writing. It's not a formula that you can plug in. Every essay is different, every example is different. This is one reason we do multiple drafts in our class. This is a very advanced part of writing. Most people don't get good at this until college, for sure. And even in college, a lot of native English speakers don't get very good at this. But this is the way that we go from just giving an example to giving an analysis, connecting different parts, making connections in our mind and being able to explain them to others. So this is where we're going to push ourselves toward this semester. It's not going to be easy. We might not be the best at it right away, but this is where we're going to go personally in our writing this semester. And the last part of our essay is our conclusion. For most people, they consider a conclusion a paragraph that reviews the main thought, meaning the thesis of the essay, and the major points of the essay, which are both true. A conclusion helps the reader kind of wrap up, helps the reader get an idea of what he or she has just read, and reminds them of the important things he or she just read. But I'd like our conclusions to go farther. We don't want them to just be a review. That's kind of boring and that's kind of purposeless. But we want to do more. We want to answer the question, so what, in our conclusion? Meaning, now that I, the reader, have read your essay, what should I do? How should my thinking change? How should my life change? How should my lifestyle change? This is not too much to ask. At the end of an essay, maybe you're writing about why people lie. Maybe in your conclusion you can talk to your reader about being more empathetic, being more sympathetic when somebody lies to you, or trying to be more understanding when somebody lies to you, or realizing and considering why you're lying in the first place before you do it. There's a lot of takeaways that you can ask of your reader and help your reader consider in any sort of writing you do. So that's where we want to go in our conclusion, not only reviewing the main thought, but going farther and answering, so what? In general, writing should change people. Writing should change people's thinking. Writing should change people's actions. Writing should make us reconsider our feelings, our thoughts, and our conclusions of things. So you can do this in your own writing. Don't think you're not advanced enough. Don't think you're not capable enough. You're plenty capable to move people by your writing even today. You want to inspire people. You want to challenge their thinking. You want to make them think about what you read after they're done reading it. And that's what a really good conclusion does. So I hope this review, this more detailed review of the parts of an essay, give you some idea of where we're going this semester and what we're going to do with our essays. Regardless of what essay we write this semester, this will be our way of doing it. We'll write a cause and effect essay, we'll write a persuasive essay, we'll write an opinion essay, but this general format will always stay the same. And it'll stay the same for my class, and it'll stay the same for any type of academic writing that you do in the future. So I hope this was a helpful video. Rewatch if you need to. Rewatch a section. Write down some questions for me if you need to. And I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you real soon.